Hi, my name is Samuel Abinsinguza. You can call me Sammy's Mouse. But I have a question for you. Could this be what unlocks your potential? I'm about to share with you a concept that I came across recently. And maybe there is a chance that this could be something that changes your life. So give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let's discuss through this. And maybe, just maybe, this could be something that moves you to your next step. I don't know what you're chasing. I don't know what you're passionate about. I don't know what your dreams are. But this, my friend, could be something that changes at least the next step that you take. Now, what am I passionate about? You know, by coming to my YouTube, probably that I am passionate about music. I am passionate about online businesses. I am also passionate about Africa as a continent. But I'm passionate about sharing what I have learned with others. But here's the thing. This concept I'm going to reveal to you, I am putting it to the test personally. Even in this video, I am putting it to the test. And let's see whether it works. So I want you to think about the plans, the desires, the dreams that you have in mind, the things you would like to achieve. Think about them for a minute. But even more so, I want you to think about 3 to 5 people that inspire you the most. When you think about the person you want to become, the people that inspire you the most. In fact, if you don't mind, I want to encourage you to get a piece of paper and write down 3 to 5 names of the people you look up to the most, that inspire you, that when you look at what they are doing, how they are living life, I don't mean in terms of luxury just like that, but I mean in terms of people that bring the inspiration to your mind, the people like whom you would like to be. Think about those people, 3 to 5 people. Write them down. Now, I will list mine for me. One of the people that inspires me, of course, is Stephen Furtick. Really incredible minister of the gospel, but also really the ministry that has built inspires me. But I'm also very inspired by John Maxwell. He is a leadership coach and trainer. He trains very successful businesses. In fact, top of the Forbes top companies. He trains CEOs, and I'm sure he has also advised presidents. He has met with influential people and trained them in leadership. He's another guy that inspires me. But on my list, another guy who inspires me, in fact, I'll give you 2 more names. One is called Tai Lopez. He is a gentleman that is into online businesses, basically e-commerce, social media marketing, agency marketing. Even in fact, right now, I think he's also into NFTs and all that. But he inspires me. I love what he does. When I see what he does and how he does it, truly inspirational. He has bought different businesses. He has invested in different businesses. He has turned them around. There's another guy who inspires me, and his name is Tai Cohen. Tai Cohen is also an online business guy. He's built businesses on Amazon, but he has also built personal businesses, has trained over thousands and thousands, I don't know, if maybe even millions of people on online businesses. Very, very incredible gentleman. Another guy who inspires me, in fact, now that I think about it, who I cannot go without mentioning, is Anik Single. Another guy who has passionately given his best in training others, bringing knowledge out to the community, sharing his top of the top skills with everyone on YouTube and even through his courses. Those are some of the people who inspire me. Now, I have a long list, but I just picked a few who inspire me, who, like what they do, I would love to do. And how they do it, I would love to do it that way. Those are the people who inspire me. Now I want you to list yours. 3 to 5 names. Once you list them, I want you to go ahead and write on the side of the list, what do they have in common? Let's investigate these top 5 and find what they have in common. For me, it is no surprise. When I started thinking about these names, I immediately thought about the things they have in common. Let me share with you what they have in common on my list. And as I share them, think about your list and what these people have in common. Number 1, these people that I have listed on my list, one of the things they have in common is that they are trainers of people. They teach. They are teachers. Let me call it teachers. They teach. They teach, whether it is being a Christian for Pastor Stephen Fatick. For John Maxwell, he teaches about leadership. For Tai Lopez, he teaches about social media and online businesses, e-commerce. For Tai Cohen, he teaches about online businesses. For Anik Single, he teaches about online businesses, email marketing, social media marketing, and all that good stuff that I'm passionate about. Let's see, who else am I? Who else? So they are teachers. That's one thing. Number 2, they have an active social media presence. I don't mean that they spend all their day on social media. No. I mean that they have found a way of leveraging social media either to teach or to do business. They leverage social media. They have an online presence that is active. Every time they show up, they're either training, teaching, or sharing some inspirational content. They are always on the move, sharing content. They are always inspiring. I love that. And in fact, one of them, sometimes he goes online and he's giving away some amazing things, not just wisdom and knowledge, but also is giving away gifts to his followers, which I think that's pretty cool. So number 1, they are teachers. Number 2, they have found a way to leverage social media. Number 3, so when I think about social media, let's even talk about, for example, one of my top inspirations, Pastor Stephen Fatick. Look how the church has leveraged social media to bring the messages to the people who the church would have rather not reached in the physical sense, through social media, through YouTube lives, Facebook lives, and all that. Please take a note about that. Number 3, as I say these things, please think about, for you too, the people who inspire you. I hope you've written them down, five of them. And I hope that you've written down what they have in common. Now, let me give you another one for me. Another thing that they have in common, the people that inspire me, is that they are learners. They are learners. They are always learning. So, Pastor Stephen Fatick, always learning. Every time, every week, he's preparing a message, learning from the Bible, and brings that message. Tai Cohen, the guy is always reading books. Every time he speaks, he shares a book that he has read, a snippet from the book. In fact, one of the snippets he shared that has transformed my life is, if it is to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to me. John Maxwell, he has written several books, some of which I have right here. Like, this is a John Maxwell book right here, one of my favorites. John Maxwell, not only does he write, he reads. He reads books. He's a learner. He's not only a teacher, but he's also a learner. He's a learner. These guys are learners. These guys are learners. But even the next thing that they have in common that I'm about to share with you proves even more that they're not just learners and teachers. These guys are smart. Do you know what makes them smart, I think? It's because they know how to learn from others. Let me give you an example. These guys, for example, Anik Single, he interviews people who are smarter than him in other fields. So he finds someone who is doing excellent well in a field that he's not necessarily the best at, he interviews them and learns from them there and then. He's not only a learner, he's a collaborator. In fact, that is the next point I wanted to say. Like these guys, that they have, what they have in common, they're collaborators. They like to collaborate. Any name that I've mentioned on my list, follow, watch closely and see how they collaborate. Pastor Stephen Fatik invites other pastors to come and preach. When we are doing like a music album, he invites other artists, some artists to come and collaborate on the album. Collaboration. Ty Cohen, always, when you go on his YouTube channel, he's interviewing different people. I've had the opportunity to be interviewed on one of his YouTube videos. Incredible blessing. Anik Single, the guy is always interviewing people who have done businesses that are really kicking it, that are doing it big. They have learned how to collaborate. And the final thing that I can think of that they have in common are they're big dreamers. These guys are big dreamers. They think of the impossible and go for it. They are big dreamers. So I've listed for me 5 things that the people who inspire me the most have in common. What have you listed? Comment below and let me know the things you've listed on your list. Things, common things among the people who inspire you. Now, once you've listed them, I want to give you the final icing on the cake that I think this concept can help us, you and I. The final icing on the cake. Once you have those things, once you have listed them down, once you have identified those people, you've listed them down, you've listed 5 people, 5 things. The next thing I want you to do is, of those 5, choose 3 things that you can take immediate action on. So for me, one of the things that I can take immediate action on is, number 1, leverage social media to teach what I am learning. Okay? I'm doing it right now in this video. I'm sharing with you the things that I've been learning. Right now, right in this moment, I am taking action on something that I began to learn recently. Number 2, I have to expand my knowledge and learn from the best, from people who have written books, people who are giving best wisdom, in these books. And you know what? Not just read the books, digest them, and let those books impart wisdom on me. So I can leverage social media, I can become a learner, but I can also become a teacher. A teacher. To teach. I'm not here to say that I'm an expert, but to bring to your attention some of the concepts that you and I can take action on and change our lives for real, for sure, without a shadow of doubt. So I think you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have. I hope that when you ask this question, could this be what unlocks your potential this week, this month, this year, and put you on the shortest roadmap to your success? Could this be the concept that unlocks our success? Could this be it? Could it be? I don't know. But I wanted to bring it to your attention. I am going to put it to a test. And every time I get a chance, I'll come here and share what I am learning. And together, let's investigate this concept and find out, does it work? If it works, well and good. If it doesn't, then we have found one more thing that doesn't work, which brings us closer to what works. Thank you for joining me today. It's Sammy Smiles. If you have learned something from this video, please comment that's the only way I will know that you watched it. Comment in the comments, let me know what you've taken away, or please list down the people who inspire you. Your takeaway and the people who inspire you. Your takeaway and the people who inspire you. Takeaway and the people who inspire you. And together, we will shoot for the stars. I love you. It's Sammy Smiles here. If you haven't yet, go check out my music. subscribe to this channel, comment, find me on Instagram. Let's be friends. But let's do this together. This is your time. Take it, own it. The best is for sure yet to come. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next video.